Big up, everybody. It's your girl, Sophie Self, back here on Sofia's Football Talk to discuss the Viktoria Plzen or Plzen? Pilsen. I'm so bad at pronunciation for that club, respectfully. Versus Man United, a 2-1 win away. Important 3 points into this new league format of the Europa League. So before we dive in and talk about the game, because I told you I was not gonna miss the game. I was having a late night meeting at work, and respectfully, we watched the majority of the game, at least 60 minutes at work while we were cleaning and stuff. We did it, or I did. I had it on the iPad, my work iPad, having on my earbud, listening, going back and forth. And yeah, it was just one of them days, unfortunately. But we still were able to watch. So before we dive in and talk about it, make sure you give this video here a big thumbs up. Of course, as we are, we need the likes to help us to grow in further. And do also subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to basically 5,000 subscribers. So let's make it happen. Okay, let's make it happen. Pick up Ravi, hope you're doing well. Yes, smash the likes up and subscribe indeed. Pick up the match channel, hope you're doing well. Pick up Triple M, pick up El Serpiente, hope you're doing well. Pick up everybody. We need to talk. So 2-1 Man United. The lineup was as follows. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the lineup. So, and pick up Eddie, my broski, hope you're doing well. Lineup, we had Onana in goal, of course, that's a given. Licha, aka Lisandro Martinez, Delict, Mazraoui in that back three. Malasia as the left wing back, Dallo as the right wing back, Casemiro Fernandez, or Bruno Fernandes, I should say, in that pivot. Rashford as that basically inside 10, alongside Ahmad, finally, and then Zirkzee up top. Some of the players were kind of stinking up the place, respectfully. It was a little bit smelly because that first half was atrocious. That first half was bad. It was horrendous to watch. And especially when Viktoria Plzen did get, the first goal in the 48th minute of the first half. It pissed me off because it was Onana trying to pass the ball, I think, to a Delict. But it was like, what the hell are you doing? So that goal was due to Onana effing up. And it's second game in a row where he F's up, and he was doing lots of dumb foolery in that game, especially the first half where he kind of misplaced, where he tried to, basically box or hit the ball to clear it out, but I think he accidentally hit Casemiro instead, hurt his ribs. Like it was not good. And the thing is, when Onana is looking like he's a little bit low in confidence, he looks like it's a lot of pressure on him. He doesn't really tend to play well, respectfully. He doesn't. So, yeah, and we kind of saw that in the game against Forest where he was making mistakes and he just looked hella stressed. And it sucks because I've been praising you for the majority of the season, and I feel like it's just kind of just messing it up by the last two games here, which is annoying. So I do think that at some point, maybe we should be honest and be like, you know what? Wouldn't be a bad thing to move away from Onana and find another goalkeeper. Which is sad, but it is indeed the reality. It's okay to just be open and honest about that, respectfully. Okay? Jay Pound over there says, Sophia, we need to talk about not exactly. When I said when Man United just want standards, they go by, okay, let's not call him a drug junkie, chill. And we don't need to call him a hippo. I mean, I could be cussing him out, but I ain't gonna call him my guy hippo, drug junkie. Like, chill, a bit too far. I can call him bozo, a bum, but like, hippo, a hippo. I don't know. That's a bit mad. That's a bit mad. Question from Eddie. When you're ready, do you think Amorim rotated the team well in order to save key players' freshness for the Manchester Derby? I mean, we do look at it technically. You had Hojlund that was on the bench. Who else? Mount was on the bench. Casemiro didn't even start. Was Casemiro even on the eight? Casemiro was unused, so he'll be fresh for the Manchester Derby. Ugarte came in later on in the game. Garnacho as well. I think he did well with the substitutions, Amorim, because it definitely changed the game when you had like Hojlund who came in the 56th minute and scored both of the goals. So let's get the likes up. So basically, it came in what? Like I said, 56 minutes was it? Let me double check again. 56 minutes. Then he scored in the 62nd minute, which was 1-1. And then he scored the winner in the 88th minute. So Hojlund now has what? Maybe, because I know Fabrizio Mano posted a little stat there about Hojlund. So let me double check here. Hojlund. First European away win for Man United under Amorim. So 12 games, 9 stars, and 9 goals for Rasmus Hojlund in Europe since joining Man United in 2023. Rasmus Hojlund, he did score a brace, and it's his 5th goal plus 1 assist under Ruben Amorim. He's a key player for Man United. Hey, I hear it. Ahmad got an assist, by the way, as well. Great assist with a nutmeg for that first goal of Rasmus. I don't know why I keep saying Rasmus. And then the second goal for Rasmus Hojlund was basically from a free kick, a great cross by Bruno Fernandes to make it 2-1. And when that goal came out, I was like, yeah. But to be fair, though, we should have probably had more goals, especially in the second half. We were, I think, what was it now, 2 or 3 times? We were kind of like 2 or 3 against 1 in counterattacks where we should have scored. Mount should have scored a big sitter. Rasmus definitely should have scored a sitter. Ahmed had opportunity. Like, we had opportunities. Rasmus probably could have scored a hat trick. 4 goals, I think. He had opportunities. So that is something that we have to work on. Kill games off, because I was being a little bit stressed in like about the 92nd minute. The game, I think it was 5 minutes added on. So I was at the very end of it. But yeah, hey, like in Europe, the guy's been cooking. Remember, yes, we got knocked out of the group stages of the Champions League last season, but he did become the joint top goal scorer, at least in the group stages. Like he did, and maybe even I'm a bit unsure if he's the top goal scorer of the Europa League this season. Who is Europa? Let me see Europa League stats. Please 120 stats, or maybe I can write top goal scorer. See if anything comes up. And I see y'all, by the way, people in the chat. I see y'all. Respectfully, I see y'all. Let's see here. Who got the most goals? Wait. I think there's Martin here. Bodega. Yeah, Bush got a couple. Erik Botheim. Rasmus Hojlund. I think he has about 4. Yeah, there's a couple. But regardless, though, they're cooking. Let me see. There was one big up to my little bro, Ali. To those of you who have been here on the channel for a while, you would remember Ali, who's been on my channel for several times, several streams, but hasn't been on the channel for a while. So big up to him. He says here, just graduated high school, guys. W to my broski Ali, W to my Aki down here. Congratulations on graduating high school. I remember that time when I did it as well, 10 years ago. Well, big up to you, though. Hope you're doing well. Great to see the channel growing. I left finish high school all before Rashford scoring a hat trick in the Premier League. That's imagine that. Well, big up, bro. I hope you're doing well. If you ever want to come back on the channel, then the door is always open for you, my friend. Always open. LOL, Hippo is kind of hard, but none of those kind of have that pounded. Yeah, Kurt, like Prime Kubo. That's big up to Lumbo. We're doing well. Yes, his days are numbered for sure. Rajab, yo. These players always the same with them. Yep. Thoughts on Mount? Chance should he have easily? He should have. I did. Yes. Big up Triple M says, at what point is it okay for us to start talking about selling Rashford? Long time ago. The people, Russia should go. I mean, I know that there were talks about 40 million. I was like, I need him to go, but I'm selling you 40 million. I need a bit more. 50, 60. Then again, to be fair, the way he's moving, we might not get a lot. But I need him to go. I think it's just how he plays. He just looks so uninterested. It's a big disconnect between him and the fans. Like it's sad. He's one of our own, but doesn't feel like it. I feel like Ahmad is more one of our own than Rashford. You know, it is what it is. Another question: do you think Ahmad tries a bit too much to cut and shoot and be the star, or do you think he's balanced crossing and shooting? Sometimes I don't even think. I think he might do the opposite. Sometimes I feel like he might do a bit too much of trying to like facilitate for everybody else. Sometimes I'm like, brother, you don't have to try to give it to your broski Rashford. Like he probably obviously he and Rashford looks to be like they have a great relationship. There was one where instant where he should have passed it over to Bruno instead of a Rashford. But I don't think he's either. It could be he just was like, let me just give it to Rashford, like why not? Or he actually just didn't see Bruno. But I do think the overall game, though, let's be honest, the guy is cooking. He's putting up the GA. Might not be scoring stuff, but he's putting up the assist. He is a great facilitator. He incredible. A creator, wonderful. Like you see when you have him on the ball, when he has the ball on his feet, stuff will happen. Stuff will happen. And you see that very clearly. At least I see that very clearly from a Ahmed. So for me, I kind of wanted to be a bit more ruthless, a little bit more ruthless. But of course, you can work on the decision making. And I think, because let's be honest, there were some moments here and there in the game where I was like, okay, maybe that should have been a better decision. But overall, best player. I think so in this game. Keeper kept him in, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Hayden is still a scrub. Scrub is the reach. Hayden is the next Jokovic. Yeah, I'm not gonna go all there, but I agree. 11 likes. Let's get the likes up even more people and do indeed subscribe. Also, if I didn't say it earlier, do consider becoming an SFT member. We will be updating the membership, the whole of that very, very soon. You know. Big up, Rosie. Come on. Much love to you. Much love to you. Jay Pan says, but that's a reality we live in. We have passengers like Zirkzee. He can't run and pass a simple ball. And Onana can't pass a simple ball, can't save a goal. So why we buy him? He scares me every time. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit there and act like he hasn't been good this season. The last two games been poor, but overall the season he's been good. But he's kind of ruining it for himself by having these last two performances. It hasn't been good. And that's okay to acknowledge respectfully. It's okay to be honest about that, right? What does Hojlund's performance mean for the squad competition ever? It means that right now he should be starting ahead of a Rashford in that nine and ahead of a Zirkzee in that nine, respectfully. I still do think that we should be getting a number nine either way. I don't think you should just be like solely relying on the Hojlund. But right now, Hojlund is putting up the numbers. He did score both of the goals, and he showed up when needed. He came up from the bench. He definitely changed the game. I would say Mount as well did a lot more than what Rashford did the entire, you know, time he was there. So yeah. Big up Ravi. Thank you. Ravi just posted my new YouTube channel that is in the um, chat there, an ASMR channel, which I will start posting very, very soon. Those of you who enjoy ASMR videos, because I do. 12 likes. Come on, pick up mods, pick up mods. Question: did you think the subs would have worked out as well they did tonight? To some extent. To some extent. I mean, I did predict, I said 3-1 win. And I did say they will score. I said either it's gonna be you know, Victoria scoring first and then we equalize, or we score and then they equalize and then we score the winner, something in that order. But I did say they will score. So I was right about that. Not really correct with the 3-1. It should have been more goals the second half. First half was not good. And second half, after we scored the equalizer, we definitely was creating a lot of chances and we kept going, we kept going, we kept going, you know? Sophia, wow, Sophia, okay, interesting. I think Ahmed should stay on the system more so we don't see the old culture of cut in and shoot like Rashi and Voldemort was only good on the counter attack. I hear it, I hear it. I hope that Ahmed can still also like, I do think he's deserved to also be able to like score some goals himself, but if as long as he can facilitate and make sure other people shine by him shining, I don't mind. Good evening. Hope you're doing well, Bart and Hush, respectfully. Upset win by England's hurting you. You're into ASMR? Yes, I am. But I think sometimes people are having like a misconceived notion about what ASMR is. So to those of you who don't know what it is, do some research because it helps me relax at least, and it helps me with sleeping. It's the only thing that makes me sleep, or else I can't sleep. Respectfully. How important is beating the biggest club in Manchester this weekend? Biggest club in Manchester. You look, Triple M. Triple M gets it. Yes, twins. Ooh, wait, it's Rangers winning. Let me. Yeah, don't play with me. It's Rangers. Wait, nice 0-0. I know you're a big fan of Rashford. Perhaps a Rashford debate is in order like old days. Ali, I'm actually Ali. No, respectfully, I'm out of that Rashi train. That Rashford train. Alas, we don't even need to have a debate, Ali. The debate is done. He can go. Like I wish him the best and say thank you. Bye bye. Navade, ha de bra. Kudafis actually said goodbye in multiple different languages. Hey do. Like au revoir. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Like, what are we doing here? He gotta go. Respectfully. Nah, 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 nah. Pick up Romeo and Kenobi. Are we doing well? You're over Rashford. Yes. Where have you been? Where have we Ali? We have to talk. We have to talk. Cause it's been a while. We gotta talk, broski, because I've been done for a while. I've been done. I've kind of been back and forth with Rashford. Same goes with like Bruno, but like with this, I said I will give him this season, brother. For all I care, we can sell him in January. That's where I'm at. Because right now, this is not healthy. It's toxic. It's not good. For his own good, he should leave Man United. For his own actual good, he should leave Man United. And for where we want to be, where we want to get to, he got to go. I've been under textbooks and bookshelves during my absence. I have a lot to catch up. Broski, yes. Now that you graduated, we got to catch up. We got to catch up. Sophia, we have opportunity to sign the AC Milan goalkeeper. Would you take it? No. Too injury prone. I like Mike Mignon, but no. Too injury prone. Like, no. And why we sometimes play Lisandro Martinez in midfield defense, in front of the defense. He used to play there in Ajax. Or you're saying why we should. I think Leisha probably might be leaving. I ain't gonna hold you. Mina will be wanting to demand scary money for Mike Mignon to leave about 65 to 70 million. Guys, I'm letting you know that I watch Serie A. Y'all know me, I watch Inter especially, but I still do be tuning in here and there to a Milan. Letting you know, I've never heard about a goalkeeper being this injury prone. If he struggles that much for Milan, there's no way he is now not going to be injury prone at Man United. Even though we kind of could have said the same thing with Mazraoui, knock on wood, but respectfully, he's kind of been doing well. But still, why not try Dallo as right center back? I'm not going to lie, I might cash in on Dallo. Dallo can go. Dallo is annoying the crap out of me. Dallo, respectfully, Dallo can also go. Certain players that I'm like, I'm done. Garnacho, bye bye. Rashi, bye bye. Anthony, rip up the contract right now. Respectfully. Dallo, au revoir. There's many. And we already know the Maguires, the Lindelöfs of the world. We already know. Respectfully, I am done. The players that I'm like, the rest of y'all, I don't care. But the players that I'm saying they should, I would actually feel some type of way if they left. Ahmad, keep. Mano, keep. Who else do we have? Mazraoui, keep. Euro, keep. And now, to be fair, no, those four. The rest, guys, four players. The rest can kick rocks. They can kick rocks, respectfully. This me just being honest. To be fair, I think Ugarte has been solid. Maybe I'll include Ugarte in it. The linked, I still think he's growing more and more into it. But it's about five players. The rest, Tichy, they can go. The low fall of the season has been insane. I have lost exactly. Like Dallo, I think he good, but he probably needs to go to like a league or something. Except people, he can't go. It's okay to how people were saying lots and lots of stuff about a Wan-Bissaka. I get it, and I also was like, I have to admit at the end, he had to go. But like how people are putting like Dallo on this high pedestal to me, and he was good last season. We're not gonna act like he was. He was one of the very few good players last season. Very few. But he showed up just because the rest of them decided to be crap. Didn't mean that he needed to be because he was good. But this season, he's been a shell of himself, and it's not been good. And I don't know. I just don't feel like it's working. It doesn't work. So it's okay to be honest about that. That it's not working. It's not looking good. We got to move on. And it says still angry that this rebuild needs to rebuild. United can't keep doing false downs or it will be bankruptcy. Of course, this is like that final like rebuild. And it's more so like, but to be fair, if we really think about it, like the rebuilds, we still have several players. Like let guys to put into perspective, you have some players that's been here since the Van Gaal days. Rashi from the academy, of course. Luke Shaw. And then there's other players since the Jose days, right? With the Dallos, the Lindelöfs. Okay? And then you have since the Ole days with Ahmed. Something people be forgetting. Ahmed came in under Ole. And don't get it twisted. He is the future. But I'm just saying, like, he didn't get a proper chance until now. And you have a Maguire that's still here. So we need to get rid of these players that's been here for a while that just aren't good enough. So for me, I don't really feel like were they really proper rebuilds if we really think about it when you still have multiple players? Because I believe with that Chelsea side, is it not just so they've had like a complete overhaul But they have one player left, I believe, from that Champions League winning side from about 3 years ago, and that's Reece James. Other than that, the rest of them have left. While we still have players for the last 10 years, we still have Luke Shaw that's been here for 10 plus freaking years. So I'm sorry. I think we need to do this. This now is a rebuild. What we used to do before, I don't think was a proper rebuild when we kept keeping certain players there for a very long time. Long overdue. You have to switch it, rip up contracts when it needs to be. If players aren't going, players aren't leaving, rip up the contract. Yeah, Triple M. I've been one of those people that been a bit too attached, said no, 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 no. You can give a flying F about a lot of these players. I care about Man United. I care about this batch. That's what I care about. The rest of them, I don't give a damn. Okay? Man United comes first to me. Player FC, that ain't it. I'm not a part of that. No sentiment, like Rab said. There's nope, nope. There's few players that I'm saying I'll feel some type of way if they go. The rest of them, I don't give a damn. And that's about 4 or 5 players. Other than that, I don't care. I don't care. The rest of them can hit rocks, literally. And this is just me being very honest. Before we slowly wrap up, I want to read some quotes from, I believe, Ten Hag and I think old, not what, did I just say Ten Hag? I meant to, oh my God, I said Ten Hag. I meant to say Ruben Amorim. Oh my God. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy upon us all. Uh, what do you think of Nana? Are you talking about Onana? You're referring to your own Stasel Martinez. Yeah, Licha might be leaving, Licha might be leaving. And it is what it is. Respectfully, it is what it is. Right? Let me see some quotes here. So let's go on Central Devils. I think they got a couple of quotes. So let's see it. Hope that everybody is doing well, by the way. Rasmus has been involved in 50% of Man United's goals in the Europa League this season. Come on now. Let's see. There's a couple of quotes here. Ooh, and Bruno also. Wait. There's several. Okay. There we go. We'll start. And wait, this is Bruno quote here. Let me read the Bruno quote. Onana. I did say earlier, Onana, I've been, happy with him overall this season, but the last 2 games has annoyed the crap out of me. Like it gave like PTSD to when we got knocked out of the Champions League last season. And a big part of that was due to it being his fault. So respectfully, if it wasn't for Hojlund, scoring that winner, like winning us the game, Onana will be in big, big trouble. I still am not going to overlook what I saw. It wasn't good. So with Onana, I'm just saying, maybe because he just still has that Bozo gene in him. You might need to. I'm not saying it's 100% the priority, but looking at the goalkeeper might not be a bad move. Either way, let me read some quotes. This one is from Bruno Fernandes. We want to play from the back, and everyone knows that when we have to make the right decision on the pitch. Andre thought that Mata, aka De Ligt, could get on the ball, but he missed it and they scored a goal. It's not about Andre making the mistake. We don't look at individuals here when something happens on the wrong side. We have huge belief in him. He knows he made a mistake because he's a clever guy. He's going to help us many times and we trust his qualities on the ball. He kind of keeps doing it sometimes, though, which annoys me. But hey. And then Hojlund says we got a little bit more control after the team talk at halftime. That's a good point. He also says it's about getting those connections with each other, understand each other's movement. The manager is trying to play with players who complement each other. That is true. And Hojlund adds, I think the game suited me well. I think the opponent was brave to play man to man. That's where I have my qualities through the channels, kill the defenders with my speed and power, and get in front of goal. And that is, I think sometimes people, it's an opposite. Like the guy has pace. He can run. He is quick. I just feel like he can use it a lot more. And yeah, I do. I think there's a lot of qualities with a Hojlund that I do like. And one Hojlund is, has a lot of. By the way, Rangers, I just saw scored. Spurs are in the mud. Come on, keep going. And let me see what Ruben says. By the way, record here. No player has scored more goals in Europa League this season than Rasmus Hojlund. Oh, damn. He is a top goal scorer. Bruno Fernandes on Manchester Derby, 3 games. Now, these games don't need extra energy. We have to do everything to win that game. We better win that game. Ahmad has 8 assists in his last 8 games for Man United. Ruben Amorim quote, we have a lot to improve on and we move on to the next game. I agree. He says they fight until the end. That was important. We didn't play it very well, but we did not give up. That's a key point for me. And I agree with that. It also says the pitch was hard to do connections, but the main difference was the speed we used in the second half, not so much in the first half. Yes, Triple M. Yes, you did hear that. Yes, you did. Record. This is the third time Bruno Fernandes has managed to create at least 7 chances in the European game for Man United. No other player since the 2003-2004 season has managed to do so even once for the Red Devils. Damn. And another record for Rasmus Hojlund. He's now become Man United's first ever player to score 10 European goals before turning 22. Guys, scoring goals. Ruben on Amad Diallo and Rasmus row at full time. We need to feel something. If we need to fight each other, it's like a family. When you don't care, you do nothing. When you care, you fight with your brother, with your father, with your mother. It's a very good sign. What the hell did they fight? Because I didn't remember anything. What? I didn't know. But there's some positives here, guys. There are some positives here. Respectfully, there are. So we just got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? We just got to keep going. Big up M. Akam. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Do you rate Garnacho? He's annoying the crap out of me. Did I tell y'all? If we can say goodbye to certain players, then Garnacho can take his brother with him as well. Allegedly, his brother that is leaking lineups, Man United lineups in particular. So you know what, respectfully, he can hold that. He and his brother. Because I'm kind of sick and tired. There were moments in like the second half where like he came in and just instantly gave the ball away. I wanted to punch a brother. That was how pissed I was, respectfully. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it with that. I'll be back tomorrow to do a preview for the Manchester Derby. So make sure you're there. I'm gonna see if I can try to get the Man City fan on, hopefully. But yeah, guys, thank you for being here. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, give it a big thumbs up, and have the notification bell button so you don't miss out. Because I will also be posting FPL video. And let's just say, last game week was not very good, point-wise. Very, not very good. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for being a part of this wonderful community. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers before this year ends. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Sofia out.